Oh, thank you very much.
How did you feel about what I liked about it right from the beginning? It's your story. We see the story through your eyes, your character's eyes, Craig, as the narrator. Was that difficult to do?
Well, we actually did the narration before the film even started, and we spent a lot of time just, in the studio with Ryan and Anna and just trying different things, and some of the exercises we didn't always make sense right away, and I think they turn out great in the film.
They do.
Yeah, and the whole movie really is through Craig's eyes. There's a lot of fantasies as well, where we go into Craig's point of view of situations that are sometimes exaggerated.
A lot of humor.
Yeah, there is a lot of humor.
It's kind of a funny story. It's the answer to a question almost. How did that happen? Well, it's kind of a funny story.
I don't know.
That was the author's kind of their idea was it's kind of a funny story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it really is. I mean it's funny and then it's dramatic and then it's funny, and so you couldn't necessarily say it's a comedy. I don't think you could also say it's necessarily a straight drama.
Right. Keir, I was a high school teacher for many years, and I taught seniors of government classes, and I occasionally would get a young lady or a young man come up to me, and their questions really was, who am I? Who am I? When they were seniors in high school, I thought your character was asking that question a lot in many ways. Who am I?
Yeah, Craig definitely, at the beginning of the film, he has an idea in his head of who he is and what he's interested in, and he struggles hard to be that, and as the movie goes on, I think he realizes that it's not necessarily who he is, and he starts to find himself more.
He admits himself to a psychiatric ward in a hospital, where there he meets several characters. Capital letter characters. How did they change this young man's life?
The people in the ward give him a perspective on, I think, on both mental health, but also his own situation and how, it might not necessarily be as bad as he thinks it is. And I think that's mainly it. And they also teach him a lot about life and how to deal with other people, and he learns who he is through them, really.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the cast that plays these characters. I've got 1 minute or so left. I'm going to throw some scenes at you, short answers, okay? One, shooting hoops with Jack, and his rehearsal with Noel.
So you want to know about both of those, or?
Just a comment on that scene, yeah. Shooting, and then you go into this rehearsal scene.
The basketball scene was complicated because we wanted to bounce basketballs and we wanted to have dialogue at the same time, so we soon realized we couldn't do that, so we just shot it with us playing basketball terribly, and then we just kind of got into the scene and really just improv. There's a lot of improv in that scene.
Great scene. The rock band fantasy scene.
The rock band fantasy scene was the most fun scene, I think. Everyone in the crew would agree. We had a blast. We really did. Like, we got to come out of the hospital and all move to a new location and just do something that was really fun and unrelated to the rest of the film.
Emma can sing anyway, so she fit right into that.
Yeah. Sadly, I can't sing, but we tried anyway.
But again, you did a great job, and I'd highly like to recommend this film. That's a funny thing that happens. It's kind of a funny story. Don't miss it. You're going to have a good time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks so much.